Hey, what's up, guys? It's Gothalion, and welcome back to Destiny. Yeah, we get to run around and talk about shit again. It's gonna be super great. But I couldn't think of a better place to run around and talk about Ascension than, I guess, the tower, because, it's not really combat related. So, last Wednesday, there was a reveal on the Bungie stream that I was part of, and we went over upgrade paths for legendaries and exotics. So I thought I would go over with you guys today exactly what's going to be involved in upgrading your gear going forward. I did have the full live stream on there, but some people don't have an hour to watch it to go over it step by step. So, let's go ahead and get into it. What is Ascension? Ascension is basically taking over, leveling up your gear bubbles. There's going to be a new material inside of Destiny come the expansion House of Wolves, and it's called Etheric Light. Etheric Light can be obtained through the Nightfall, through Iron Banner, through the Trials of Osiris, and through the Prison of Elders. Trials of Osiris and Prison, there will be more details on those two things in coming weeks. So, Etheric Light basically is what you are using for upgrading everything. Whether it will be your new gear that you obtain inside of House of Wolves, you will still have to apply experience to it in order to get perks done, but otherwise, all of the armor bubbles, all of the damage bubbles are going to be replaced by Etheric Light, especially from what I saw inside of vendor weapons. So let's say I was buying this to the morgue. These damage bubbles would be gone, this damage bubble would be gone, and there would be a bubble right here for Ascension. It would cost a small handful of Glimmer, a couple weapon parts, and some Etheric Light. These bubbles right here would still need to be upgraded with experience, but these damage bubbles are gone. So basically, you buy a weapon. I believe the base power of weapons is 330 some odd for... the vendor weapons, you would upgrade it to 365 by ascending it. Every weapon that is legendary or higher can be upgraded to a 365. So there is an ascension slot right here on weapons. Weapons take exactly one Etheric Light. Armor pieces take one Etheric Light. So basically on my Death Singer's grips, there will be a bubble right here. One question that was not clearly answered is, can you upgrade your gear, your previous gear, if you have not upgraded it all the way, and what is the outcome from that? Well, I got to be in a little bit of a test build of the upgraded system when I was, or maybe it's the release build, but anyways, you were actually able to ascend it, whether or not you had all of the bubbles filled out, it felt like. Now, this might just have been the test environment. It might have been a beta build, but I was able to ascend my gear regardless of whether or not all of the bubbles were filled out. And from what I recollect, you will still have to experience all the bubbles the rest of the way, but it will ascend it to having the capabilities of the top end. So that answers that question for you guys. So let's say you have a Yaller Horn and you ascend it and these bubbles aren't filled out. I believe you will still have to fill them out to get said damage on it. I only had a bit of time hands-on with the Ascension system, but from what I could tell, you did not have to completely fill out and upgrade the weapon before you ascended it. That's just how it felt inside the test environment that I was part of. Again, this is something that could change before launch. So how does it feel to ascend exotics? Do you need Etheric Light? No, you don't need Etheric Light to ascend exotics. You only need one exotic shard, 1500 Glimmer, and whatever weapon parts or armor materials that you are ascending it with. So essentially, exotics are going to be much easier to ascend to the level 34 light equivalent of themselves than they were previously in the Dark Below. I think they wanted the challenge to be to get the materials and not have to wait for Jur or whatever. So you'll be able to do it on the fly whenever you want. So again, legendaries will take Etheric Light that are out of Trials of Osiris, Prison of Elders, the Nightfall, and the Iron Banner. But the one thing we don't know again is what's the drop rate on these things. So I want to go over just theoretically what Etheric Light represents. So Etheric Light will basically take any of your armor pieces up to, I believe it's 42 light quality, adding another 6 light to them if they are like of the Dark Below or whatever. It will take any of your armor pieces up to level 34 light quality gear. So we need to look at exactly what that means. This is replacing a lot of armor. This is replacing a lot of shard drops. So logically, you could say that Etheric Light is an armor drop plus 21 radiant shards in this case. So the rarity of the item, in my opinion, and I don't know anything yet, I don't think anybody really knows the drop rates yet of it, I would guess that it would be somewhere in the realm of a little bit rarer than an armor piece. So you could viably go through an entire week without seeing Etheric Light, or you could go through an entire week with seeing a shower of Etheric Light. I think personally that they'll drop one at a time. Have not seen anything like, I don't know by experience, but just logic dictates that you're probably going to see one Etheric Light per drop, because every piece of armor, every weapon that takes Etheric Light to upgrade, it takes one. It takes one piece, so I don't imagine that we're going to see multiple drops. We could, I don't know, but I imagine it will be a little bit rarer in drop form than, say, a legendary weapon or shards. Or maybe they'll come gangbusters, man. But these are all my opinions. I really can't give you any information outside of how the upgrade system works. Wish I could. So that is how Etheric Light is going to work. You're going to get it again. Nightfall, Iron Banner, Trials of Osiris, and Prison of Elders. Those are the activities you could get it out of. So you will be able to ascend your gear whether or not you own the DLC. So everybody will have access to level 34, albeit people with the DLC will be able to get there just a little bit faster, which I think sounds just about right. So I think that should wrap it up on Etheric Light, where you get it. How exactly it will work, I do believe you will be able to ascend gear that's not fully upgraded, though I do think you will still have to finish upgrading old gear to get the full power out of it, but I'm pretty sure that you can ascend it without having the item fully upgraded, unless the test environment that I was in was not indicative of what the final build will be. That is entirely possible. I am going off of entirely my own experience with inside the little brief playtime I had while on stream with Bungie. So, yeah, guys, if you have any questions, I'll try to go over them in the comments section below and try to give you some more answers on a future video. If I didn't think of anything, I just want to tell you where Etheric Light comes from, how often you'll get it, which again, up in the air, and how upgrading works. It really seems like they're wanting to take the grind out of getting the item and put the grind into upgrading the item with Etheric Light, though. Oh yeah, another thing, you will not lose all your perks on any piece of gear that you ascend. So let's say we ascend my Vex Mythoclast, I won't have to get all of its perks back, which is a plus, because I know a lot of people, we're not doing this again, I swear to God we're not doing this again. So people complain that you had to up or re-upgrade and re-perk all of their shit, so I don't believe that that is going to be the case again this time around, which is good news. That's good news for everybody, because I don't think anybody wants to have to get their perks over again. So say you ascend a Mythoclast with an exotic shard, you'll automatically still have all the perks you previously earned. So I did kind of like the feel of re-leveling exotics. I kind of wish there would have been like more bubbles in, but I do understand that Etheric Light isn't quite as easy to achieve as experience, but I am already full on exotic shards, so I'm pretty much jumping in and upgrading all my exotics the second I'm there. So, you know, that's what I'm going to be doing. Anyways, what's the first piece y'all are going to be upgrading? I'm going all armor first. I'm going to be going, you know, all my armor pieces, because I believe that light level is the most important thing in the game, next to, you know, strong, heavy, and whatever. But I think that getting your light level up should be priority. That's my personal opinion on that. So again, wrap up. Etheric Light will go into a little bubble right here, and it will boom. This will be a 365 Fatebringer. Boom. As soon as I have the Etheric Light for it. Boom. Don't know how often it drops. You can pretty much guess it'll be relatively rare. Trials of Osiris, Prison of Elders, Nightfall, Iron Banner. That's where you will get it. Awesome. Exotics don't take Etheric Light, they take exotic shards, so you should already have quite a few of those. And again, if you want to watch the whole recap, the whole kit and caboodle for the upgrade stream, I do have that uploaded on the channel. It's relatively easy to find. Anyways, guys, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all back inside of Destiny.